Hey guys, what's up? Derek.
Micah.
We're still here in Tampa. It's Tuesday and the Republican National Convention has officially started. You can see it behind us. You see the fence behind us. There's, of course, all the armed guards everywhere. We're going to continue doing our job, documenting everything. We're going to be trying to get interviews with delegates again, media people. We're still on the lookout for Geraldo. We almost got him yesterday.
We're busy.
Busy with other things. And we're also going to be attending a march later this evening, just continuing to cover the police state and everything that's going on. Hopefully we won't be hassled by DHS or Federal Protective Services anymore. And we are also going to be checking out some action down the streets. Supposedly there's a lot of Ron Paul people here. And also with Ron Paul, we're getting word from within the convention that Ron Paul has showed up with the Hawaiian delegates, and that there was a lot of chanting for President Paul that was continuing on. And we're waiting.
Let him speak. Let him speak. There's a lot of chanting for let him speak. Let him speak. And we're going to see what's happening. Maybe they can at least reverse some of the bad rules that were made by the rules. And
I actually just got this. He was here for about 10 minutes, but no chanting then. Before the start of the convention, there was both Ron Paul and Seat Maine chanting, lots of it. Seat the Maine delegate. So Ron Paul and Seat Maine. So yeah, there are people within the convention who are chanting and letting it be known that they're not happy with the way this thing is going. So, thank you to everybody who's within there and still trying to bring some message of liberty. And at the very least, like whether you support Ron Paul or not, this system is not even following its own rules. So people are
and then it'll just change the rules. I mean, it'll follow the rule. It'll say follow these rules, and then it'll break the rules itself. It'll bend the rules, and then it'll change the rules at the end. So that ought to tell everybody about political process and parties.
Definitely. So keep fighting. We're going to document all day. Stay tuned to our Ustream and to our Quick. If the Ustream goes down, we'll talk to you soon. The only candidate here that's got people on the corner screaming for him. Besides Bourbon Spring.
But yeah.
He's the only smart one. I wish he had a shot. I voted for him also. As far as I know, it is based on what the other officers have been. The girl's like, they make it better. Look, they need to check their cards out. That's cool.
We need one of these.
What?
Yeah, John Deere, I don't know.
I need you to stand up straight. I don't want anybody to get
You can vote for because their bosses are telling you. That is propaganda. That is a joke. Wake up.
straight across. Thank you.
The youth is trying to tell you, listen to us. We are the ones who are going to be paying off your debt. We're the ones who are fighting your freaking wars. Listen to us. We're the ones going to school right now. You're not. You guys went to school 30 years ago. You guys don't know what the heck is going on anymore. We do. We're up in the now. You guys are still living in the day of television. We're living in the day of media against the people. We know. We read. You guys know. We research. You guys sit there and flip your channels. Are you kidding?
We want our habeas corpus back. If you're a real patriot, say no to the Patriot Act.
Just say no to the Patriot Act.
Habeas corpus. Habeas corpus.
Habeas corpus.
Vote for your own right.
Live free, free, free. like that.
I'm ready. Sure.
So what's your name?
My name is Kendra.
Kendra? Welcome. We're from Houston Freethinkers. We're out here just documenting everything that's been going on. We've been getting interviews with delegates, politicians, activists. And I heard you talking just a minute ago saying that people support Ron Paul because they want more freedom and less government.
Absolutely. Our government controls way too much. They spend way too much money on things that don't need to be controlled in order to basically take control of everything. Absolutely.
So you support Ron Paul for president?
I love Ron Paul. I've liked Ron Paul for a long time. I support Hillary Clinton for president, but I don't have that option right now.
What do you think
But
about
Ron
the way
Paul?
that he's been being treated by the RNC? And
Oh, I think it's ridiculous. But he also was an independent who came into the Republican convention and came into the Republican Party. I wish he would have went a different way. I think a lot of people probably do. I think he'd have a better outcome if he did go a different way, honestly. But
do you think he'll have a lasting effect on it?
absolutely he will, because he's getting in the minds of young people, and that's where our future is. And it doesn't matter who our president is or who our government is or what they control, we control ourselves. Whether he's the president or not, we control ourselves and we control our destiny and we manifest our destiny. And if we can think free and we can feel free, then we can live free. If we can do that, it's a success. Absolutely. Thank you guys.
From the people on the streets.
This is the only. We should say something like that. Currently, this is the only amount. These are the only people we found outside the RNC today. Seems like the only voice, the loudest voice.
Sometimes you see companies that are involved in building up surveillance apparatus, like in China, for example. Romney's Bain Capital firm has helped set up the communist Chinese surveillance system. And they go after dissidents. They go after people that aren't in line with the Chinese party line. That's Mitt Romney. This is the country we live in, where people don't even know the people running for the presidency of the United States are working with the CCP, the Communist Chinese Party.
Here, here.
That's what we need you to know. This isn't just about the United States.
Romney
This isn't
profits
just
from the
about
murder of
Occupy.
babies.
You're never going to be separate from things coming down the water. They have foreign troops ready to combat you guys if you don't go along with the program. It's just that simple, and we're here to warn you of that fact. It's all happening around us. National Guard should be involved in domestic law enforcement, but it's happening in further early. This is just the first step. You're going to see many other ways down the line.
Thank you. I'll tell you what, watch it. Yeah, this is officer right here. Okay, thank you.
Get what you're looking for, that type of attitude.
Well, you can on the other bridge, that is beneficial drive.
This is kind of like, why don't we just...
Should I take this off? Or?
No, I don't think so.
Y'all know
Are you on the national committee or
Well,
delegate?
I'm here with the campaign, but like when I do interviews,
economic
I'm a political
responsibility
observer.
in the ward.
All right.
So,
You know
Okay,
what to do.
here I am, as y'all heard, live streaming. Here I am with Peter. And what are your impressions about what's going on here with the RNC? What are your just general thoughts and whatever you'd like to tell us? You know, kind of open-ended.
yeah, well, I came here as a political observer, an analyst from Denmark, and I've been sent here to monitor the process, and I found some quite interesting things.
Such as?
Well, I mean, it's first of all, you guys have been really impressive. I mean, you've been doing a lot of eye-opening for a lot of people. I don't think a lot of people in Denmark actually and the rest of Europe is aware about what's going on here and like the atrocities that I get the feeling has been actually made during this process of this GOP nomination.
That's good to hear, because I think a lot of times we tend to assume that everybody's going along with something when we hear the news, the mainstream media from another country. We tend to just go, what's wrong with those people? How can they just let that happen? And it's good to hear from you that you see that there's people that aren't just going along with the status quo, that are saying, hey, wait a minute, this war is atrocious. This centrally financed or centrally managed economy is leading us into destruction. So what do you find as some of the most hopeful occurrences that you've seen here? What do you see as that we may change these things that you're speaking about, as far as everybody going along? What have you seen that gives you any hope for that? Do you think it's just going to get worse? Or?
Well, the thing is, I mean, first of all, I think that from a European perspective, this whole election process has been very undemocratic, and that's, of course, is a very disturbing thing to watch.
Certainly, even within the parties, I don't know if you've heard about the rules changes and such, whereby
I heard someone talk about it briefly.
It turns the parties even into more of an autocracy, because within the party, the delegates are elected based on who they support in the primary process, and they become a delegate for this or that person. Well, people drop out of the process, and the delegates are supposed to talk to the delegates about, who do we pick now? Well, this rules change makes basically the lead candidate get all, instead of there having to be a dialogue, a discussion, and a consensus on the direction of even the party. So, as far as the Republican Party goes, if they don't change that here or soon, then that's, it's going to be an autocratic top-down party.
If that is the way you say, sir, then you should definitely have your hands full.
Yeah, it's pretty frightening. Do you have any advice for what Americans might be able to do to make it more democratic, as you say? What we could do as individuals on the street against this large machine?
Well, having traveled to a lot of different countries and monitored these things, I'll just say that it's just, I guess, hard work, and I'm sure you'll get there if you
Exactly. It's up to y'all. It's up to us. It's a revolution of hearts and minds, ours and everyone's. It was a great talking with you, Peter. Thanks, sir.
You too. Good luck.
Work together. There's a lot. There's lots.
But they did for as long as they could, right?
I don't know enough about that story.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll just touch base. I've got your email. If I could just touch base with you.
Coming through by. Come through those first. Come in there.
It's not a parade. It's like a parade.
Yeah, it's just a parade of the state.
Vote for the only candidate left in this race that understands economics. Yes. Vote for the defender of the Constitution and the choice of the troops.
Liberty!
Vote for the choice of the troops.
Don't vote for more government like Bush.
This is the answer.
Say no to the Goldman Sachs candidate.
Vote for the only candidate who can be no.
Vote for the only candidate that can defeat Barack Obama.
All right, Ustream, we're gonna go check out the other side of the Ron Paul people.
Here we go, guys. Liberty, guys. Personal responsibility.
Delegate in 08. Here you go. I'm Micah, bottom of the list. Derek or Micah, we're here.
You got yeah, I'm from Ron's district. So.
Awesome. Please give us a call if you got anything you want to update.
Stepping in the puddle there.
Yeah, they're going to come through.
Ron Paul, defender of the Constitution.
He keeps low profile because
Mitt Romney dodged the draft 4 times when Ron Paul was serving his country. Ron Paul is the choice of the troops. Mitt Romney voted to take your guns in 2002. Mitt Romney is a gun grabber. Mitt Romney believes in taxpayer-funded abortion as his health care plan prescribed in Massachusetts. Mitt Romney is not a true conservative. Mitt Romney is more like Barack Obama than anyone else.
And then Vermin Supreme is on the other side. He's going to try to just fight what we're trying to do with Ron Paul. When he's got
respect the Gates family. They're pretty famous. The last name.
Hey guys. We got a problem.
In the war!
He's okay. Last night he jokingly said he would go back in time and kill baby Ron Paul. But it's all good.
But that's the point.
It's all good.
Brother from another mother.
A little bit of freedom for society.
Respect your boundaries. You
Started the presentation. That's what's important for everyone to think about. Baker Bailouts, NDAA, how is this a man that is fit to lead? He is not fit to lead. He is set up to mislead the American people.
Yeah.
He's not a leader.
Vote for the defender of the Constitution. Vote for the choice of the troops. Vote for Ron Paul. Vote for the only man that understands economics and wants to cut $1 trillion from the federal spending. We need to cut spending if we want to have a chance at surviving here.
You can vote your conscience.
You can vote your conscience.
Stop debasing our currency.
Stop debasing the dollar. When the dollar collapse comes, you will wish you voted for Ron Paul. We are on the corner of Whitting and Ashley. Whitting and Ashley. We're on the corner of Whitting and Ashley.
I am a veteran. Mitt Romney was dodging the draft. He went to France while Ron Paul was serving our country. Mitt Romney does not care about the troops. He wants to keep the troops in Afghanistan. He wants to keep bases in Iraq. That is not what our troops want. That's not what I want.
Wants to invade Iraq. Peace, love, Syria.
Mitt Romney is a draft dodger. Mitt Romney votes for gun control. Mitt Romney votes for taxpayer-funded abortion. Mitt Romney does not understand the Constitution. Mitt Romney would be better suited in the Democrat Party.
Please, all we ask is vote with your conscience. That is all we ask.
Bring him home, defend America. He wants to stop the wars of aggression and
vote with your conscience.
It's not just I see zero.
Go with your gut instinct. Do what your gut instinct tells you to do.
I think it's great. I think that America was set up on a set of principles. Right here, you have
Mitt Romney is from the planet.
blocking the road for people who are trying to get into a convention. That doesn't seem like fair and free elections to me.
Are they allowing anybody closer, or is this as close as people can get if they don't
This
have
is as close as you can get.
And this is,
like I said, you got National Guard. You have National Guard troops here, trying to prevent any individuals from going over there and exercising their First Amendment rights.
And do you know how far we are from the convention hall? 2 miles?
I'm not 100% sure. I'm actually from Iowa. I'm not from Tampa. But like I said, I can't see the convention from here. I don't believe so. I mean, that's just where I'm at, And it's not just about the wars, Obviously, having a secure country doesn't mean anything if your dollar's not worth anything and you can't fund the troops to pay them to do what they do. Because veterans deserve to have the money that they pay for. They're serving our country. They make very little money as it is. And when I was overseas in Okinawa, Japan, they were talking about not paying anybody in the military for a solid month. That was a legitimate thing they were passing down. Fortunately, it didn't come to fruition, but
Do you find it annoying that the only thing that they're supposed to do, which is protect our country, protect our borders, seems to be the only thing falling behind?
That's infuriating to me that that's going on right now.
Especially as somebody from the military.
Yes, especially somebody from the military. I have friends that are getting deployed to combat zones, and they're going over there for what? They're going over there for the guy on the left and the right. They're not going over there for American freedom. So, I mean, we got to have a sound currency. We got to have a military that's protecting, staying in America, and that's defending America the way that they're supposed to, the way they're constitutionally told to, and that's really what I'm about with Ron Paul.
Did you want to say your name or?
My name is Stephen Lord. I was a corporal in the United States Marine Corps for almost 4 years, and I just got out and I'm trying to serve my country this way now.
Barack Obama. I don't even like him so much I forget his name sometimes. Vote with your conscience.
If you disappear, then I'll go somewhere else. Because free speech. It's free speech, but I'm saying we're going to turn it one. Let's focus on I gotta go. I'll be back at 5:30. I'll be back at 5:30.
Where's my pony? Hey, you owe me a pony!
Raise it back up at the taxpayer.
All delegates are unbound. Vote your conscience. Vote for your own
right.
Thank you very much. Stay strong in there. Vote your conscience.
Vote your conscience. Restore America.
Vote for yourself. Vote for
all of us. There's a lot of us in there. Let's work together.
Ron Paul!
Ron Paul!
Not over.
I've got to see like.
They're literally stealing from us. They're literally stealing your money.
This guy's going to swear in the Constitution. Responsibility. Man, that's disrespectful to every veteran.
You're right.
We're fixing the country. Yes, 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 yes. So the draft dodger wants to send boys and girls to war. You gotta ask yourself.
All right, you streamers, we're gonna go across the street.
Yes. I was just telling him we get your perspective on Ron Paul and the organization you were with. I think, could you maybe tell our viewers a little bit about that? I think it was really unique. I'll help you out and hold the sign.
Well, all right. You can take. All right. Well, anyway, see, we're all about what we are. Is our organization is going to surf the earth in search of Ron Paul and freedom, of course, which is analogous to Ron Paul. Now, later today, we're going to be surfing in protest of, the delegates trying to pound us down. Because what happens is, in surfing, 90% of the time, you're getting hit by waves, you're getting hit in the face by tons of waves, maybe you're getting terrible wipeouts, but every once in a while, that 10%, man, you are driving down the line, in the face of everyone, whoop-ha, whoop-ha, whoop-ha. You see, that's what it's all about. And we got it in the face, all of these, because Romney and Obama, it's the same thing.
Yep.
It's Obama. We need some habeas corpus back. We need to be getting on it,
It sounds
Everything
good.
else. Get rid of the DEA. Whatever.
Yeah, definitely get rid of the DA. I definitely, I think what you're saying is analogous to all the struggles in life. 90% of the time it's getting pounded in the face, but that 10%, you're
That
just,
10th time, man.
Yeah.
It's magic, man. Magic.
Thanks a lot, man.
Ron
Keep
Paul.
up all the good work, and I hope
Ron
you have
Paul.
a good time out there surfing
Yes.
for Paul.
Yes.
Thank
Ron
you much.
Paul.
Ron Paul.
Ron Paul. Yes.
Is that what she said?
Thank you, Mr. Joe.
I want to get a domestic terrorist photo, so if you guys can all get together.
Everybody on the Ustream, we're gonna go across the street. There's
more Ron Paul supporters, as we've been saying, they're on 3 street corners. We got a guy here trying to sell Romney stuff, but I don't think it'll be too successful. We got delegates everywhere. And the National Guard making sure that we don't get anywhere near the convention.
Revolution's here. Dodged the draft 4 times while Ron Paul was serving our country honorably, putting broken men back together. Mitt Romney votes for gun control. Mitt Romney voted for gun control in 2002 in Massachusetts. What sort of Republican votes for gun control? Mitt Romney pays for taxpayer-funded abortion. Mitt Romney does not understand our Constitution. He even admits that Ron Paul knows more about the Constitution than he does. He says he's going to ask his lawyers.
This is where the delegates enter.
Mitt Romney is a draft dodger.
Vote for the veterans' choice.
Vote for the veterans' choice, Ron Paul. The only one who's seen the true price of war.
All delegates are unbound.
Mitt Romney votes for gun control. Mitt Romney pays for taxpayer-funded abortion. Mitt Romney is not a true conservative.
Vote for your own rights. Vote for your own liberty. Vote
Even if you don't want to vote for Ron Paul, let's put this into a rough convention and let's vote for Jim DeMint and Rand Paul. Let's take Mitt Romney out of here because he's not a real conservative. Let's get someone who's a conservative. Nominate Jim DeMint. Nominate Rand Paul. Nominate someone who's a complete fellow. Nominate someone who is the right. Nominate someone who is the left. Mitt Romney voted for that.
Vermin Supreme's here again.
Hi, I'm Vermin Supreme, and I'm lobbying the delegates here today, trying to get a few votes. It's a beautiful day in America. I can smell the freedom from here. Ah, freedom!
Yeah, as you all remember, last night Vermin Supreme got in a debate where he resorted to violence last night and gave our HFT's own Derek Bros a black eye. Here is the victor right here.
Did he get a shiner?
He does have a shiner.
Did it?
He does.
Good for, that's a story. Vermin Supreme gave me a fucking black eye.
Yep. So we're here to be serious, guys, but we're also here to just capture what happens. And Mr. Vermin Supreme, you know, he takes things to a lighter way, so I hope y'all can appreciate and understand that.
Mitt Romney is a draft dodger. Mitt Romney dodged the draft 4 times while Ron Paul was putting broken men together. Mitt Romney is not a conservative. Mitt Romney says he has to ask his lawyers about the Constitution because it's 26 pages and he can't read it or understand it.
That's good. That's good. Delegates are unbound. Vote your conscience. Vote for your own rights.
If you're a delegate, please vote for the truth. Mr. Joe, Dad, what do you mean?
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, has there been a state of emergency declared, or this is a national security event? And therefore,
This is to get the public used to martial law. This is so people who aren't aware of alternative media think that this is okay. So when they come in and take our guns, it's okay. But you know what? While they're taking away our guns, you'll be handing out toothbrushes, right? And ponies. I'm talking about.
Fuck yeah.
Rage! Rage!
Vermin Supreme with his brains for his zombie.
Rage! 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 Rage!
Hi, Vermin Supreme, Mr. President. Only I can save America. Won't you help me save America? My name's Vermin Supreme, Mr. President.
Mitt Romney votes for gun control. Mitt Romney voted for gun control in 2002. What sort of Republican votes for gun control? What sort of Republican pays for taxpayer-funded abortion? What sort of Republican dodges the draft while other men die?
Oh, Mr. Joe, Vermin Supreme is running for president. You should YouTube some of his videos. They're quite hilarious.
Mitt Romney supports foreign aid, which goes to dictators. They use that money to oppress their people, and we buy favors. We paid for Mubarak. We paid for Saddam Hussein. We paid for these people to oppose the communists, and when they don't serve our purposes, we kill them.
Oh, through that?
We did a coup in Iran. We got to vote for Ron Paul.
Oh, no worries, Mr. Joe. Just letting you know he's a very interesting character. Last night, he and Derek got into a debate, and he gave Derek a black eye during it and beat him with the boot on his head. So, a very funny video. Here we are going to the other corner where there's more Ron Paul supporters. There's Derek, getting information.
Talk to Michael.
Hey, you want to tell him about what happened?
Sure.
You're good.
All right, well, basically, late Saturday night, I was here and I went down to Embassy Suite Hotels where I had a couple friends that I was going to visit. The suite is behind the checkpoint, and I didn't have an RNC credential thing that they wanted. So I went up to the checkpoint and said, I'm not here for the RNC, I'm just visiting a friend in the hotel. And I said, I don't have a credential, but I have my license. So the guy said, all right, let me see your license. I gave it to him, and they let me through. I hit a second checkpoint, the same thing happened. So we made it all the way to the Embassy Suites, and we were just about to go up the elevator when Secret Service inside the hotel pointed me out and said, oh, where's your credentials? And we explained what happened, and they said, you know, why don't you have a seat, you know, and we asked them, oh, are we being detained? And they said yes. So at that point, we were there for over 4 hours being questioned by local police, sheriff, state police, Secret Service, some agency of government I've never even heard of, trying to corroborate our story, trying to ask us questions, painting us as anarchists or Tea Party extremists. I mean, I didn't get any charges, nothing like that, but they were trying to say I breached security.
Wow. And so they let you go after 4 hours?
A little over 4 hours. I mean, I have footage of when they took my ID and let me in, but I haven't had access to a computer. I've been at the fairgrounds camping, so I'll put that footage up when I get back.
Cool. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.